Hey guys! If you're watching this, you're probably looking for information about the Kaplan Nursing School entrance exam. Um, I took this about a month ago. I had a really hard time finding information about the exam itself. The book they tell you to get wasn't helpful, just like everybody on here says. Waste of time. So much information, so much irrelevant information that is not on this exam. So you would end up just studying so much you didn't need to know. So to prevent you from doing that, I would highly recommend not getting it, or get it and skim through. But really, it didn't help me. What I used the most to study was Khan Academy. It's KAHN Academy. You can look up any subject. I used it to brush up on math. I used it for anatomy and physiology. Those two things, it's going to be really helpful. The exam goes over reading, math, writing, and science, and it gives you a critical thinking score. There's not a critical thinking category, but I think it just kind of sneaks in critical thinking throughout the test, and then you get scored on that. The reading was pretty easy. Yeah, not hard. If you're a good reader, you won't have any problems with it. It basically asks you to read passages and then to kind of, answer questions regarding the passage. Not difficult. Math, not hard either. No geometry, no algebra, decimals, fractions, percentage, conversions. That's it, like really. And Khan Academy is perfect for that. Brush up on, converting decimals into percentage, adding, subtracting fractions, multiplying, dividing fractions, that stuff. Not difficult. I did really well in that one. I was surprised because I hate math. The writing was really weird, like everybody said. I got to the point where I was like just staring like, oh my gosh. So it's confusing. It's very subjective, like people said. um, you'll read, I think there's like 3 or 4 passages throughout the whole section. And you'll read a passage. There'll be like a few questions about the passage. They will ask you, where would you insert this into the passage? Where would be the best place to put this information? Or, what was the overall idea, the author's overall, idea writing this passage? And it gives you different answers that are all kind of like they could be right, but you just, I don't know. So anyway, I struggle with that. It was my worst section, and I'm a really good writer, so that was weird. But just to warn you, and I will give you some tips after I finish going through this. Science is anatomy and physiology. It's mostly physiology. You'll want to know some anatomy, the lungs and the heart specifically. Know them perfectly. Just Khan Academy, get on there over and over and over and over. Know about just the anatomy of the lungs and the respiratory system. The alveoli, the bronchi, the bronchioles, the, air passages, like no gas exchange if you, brush up on some of that. It's been about a month since I took it, so I'm trying to kind of remember. And I haven't taken anatomy and physiology in a few years, so it really helped to brush up, but it did all come back to me, thankfully. The heart, you're going to want to know the blood flow, definitely. Know the blood flow, the anatomy of the heart, kind of how the heart pertains to the lungs. They go together, so you'll want to understand their functions together. Know the nervous system, like the autonomic nervous system, the hello, it's hot in here. Sorry. Sympathetic, parasympathetic. Brush up on all that. I can't remember specific questions, but just know them. What else? Let me think. It was a little strange. It wasn't what I expected question-wise. It was not that difficult for me. I don't know. Brushing up helped a lot. So anyway, yeah, those systems definitely. So Khan Academy for that, and math definitely. For the reading and writing, um, this book really helped. It's very similar to the test. It's not Kaplan though, so I don't know. But the way it's like the format is similar to what you will see on the Kaplan exam. It's like the passage and then the questions, and it just gets you used to it, I think. So it is English and reading workout for the ACT. That's what it is, and it helped. I didn't spend a lot of time reading a ton of books for anatomy and physiology, or I didn't go over all my old notes. I personally, if I study too much, my brain shuts down. So I tried to find as much information online as I could about what to study for this exam. There's not a lot of information, but sticking to the things you need to know and focusing on them and perfecting them is what you should definitely focus on doing for yourself. If you have questions, I meant to make this video a lot sooner, so it was a little more fresh in my mind, but I hope this helped. It wasn't as difficult as I thought. It was different than I thought, but not too bad. Just give yourself some time to study. Don't cram. Don't freak out. Don't panic. You don't need to know, everything that's in that book that they tell you to buy. In fact, I wouldn't even buy that book. It freaked me out. I looked through it and I just kind of cried. Like I don't know. Like too much information for this exam. Anyway, if you have questions, feel free to leave a comment, email me. Yeah, I hope I can help you through this journey. I got into nursing school. Yay! I plan on kind of documenting my journey. It helped me so much. Other people's videos were so encouraging, and you need encouragement. Stay away from negativity. You can do it. If you knew my backstory, you'd feel really good. So just know that, you're not alone. There's a lot of us out here struggling to get through nursing school, trying to get to nursing school. That's alone is stressful, but you're going to do great. Just relax, take care of yourself, and let me know if you have questions. And I look forward to sharing, my first day of nursing school, my first term, my first year, like all of that. So stay tuned. And like I said, any questions, I'm here. So thanks, guys. Talk to you later.